It's got a vowel on the end, don't worry about it. I'd just like to thank everybody very much from the bottom of my heart, because like you, I was getting very disgusted. I thought there was no real people out there that cared. And I look in this crowd and I see the people. Teddy Roosevelt said, someone alluded to it before, the government is us, you and I, we are the government. And so it's important that when the government goes astray, you get involved. It's very good that everyone came out today, but I would ask that in the future, you get together, look yourself in the mirror, and you're looking for that leader. That new leader is you. I want you to get out there and do what you can. The next rally we should have is at the Nassau County Legislature to say no to taxes, because we're taxed enough. They talk about the votes. A lot of these votes are 10-9. I went down there and I said, do me a favor, please don't pass this home heating fuel tax. And a particular legislator from Baldwin told me, well, everything's going to work out, it's a temporary tax. And then I find out it's for 5 years. Is that a temporary tax? Does anyone ever hear of a temporary tax? Well, that's why you got to stand up, because if you're not going to do it, who will? So I really appreciate and respect everyone here that came today. Now, I'd like to talk about liberty. Liberty is a doctrine that was handed from our Creator, who helped us found our country on the principles of freedom. This healthcare plan wants to take away your freedom, wants to take away your choice, and wants to dictate to you when you put them in office. Is there something wrong with that? Now, if you look at this bill cuts $500 billion for Medicare. Why? Is it possible if you add these panels that make advisory recommendations about what's covered, that they may be indeed similar to, you've heard, death panels? Well, it may not be actually a death panel, but that's what you'll get your sentence when you're an older person, like my mother who had lung cancer. They'll say to her, listen, it's not cost effective to give you the treatment. You have 3 years left. The operation or chemotherapy or radiation cost $100,000. That's $33,000 a year. It's not cost effective. Take a pain pill, like the president said recently, over the operation. So the point is, if you want change, real change, it has to be by your hand. You have to get out there this November and let your voices be heard. Are you going to make your voices heard this November? That's what I want to hear. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're a Republican. I don't care if you're a conservative or a liberal. I don't care if you're playing an independent. Get out there and make your voices heard, because if you don't, we will lose our country. The blood of patriots and every war was sprinkled for our rights to vote, to be involved, and yet you hear people saying, I don't have the time. You don't have the time? Well, look what's going on, because we let them run amok, because we didn't hold them accountable. Whether it's Washington, Albany, the state, I don't care what. Look at the state of New York. How could a governor pass $10 billion more in spending and $8 billion more in taxes? We're in a recession, a possible depression. Why? Because we, me, you, were silent. But we're silent no more. Am I right? So again, the key thing is to get involved. It was once said by one of our founders that if the people fear the government, there's tyranny, and if the government fears the people, there's liberty. And that holds true today. So we have to learn the lessons of history. Silence no more. Thank you very much.
The only one. I know you The place is going to be jam-packed here.
Really? Where all started? It was great. I know. We got all the follow-up. He took the hit and he tried
Still in Germany.
That's what it is.
Let me tell you something.